What are the biggest challenges he present?
They have very dynamic perimeter players that are very interchangeable, but all of the guys can beat you off the bounce. They shoot the three really well, so when they beat you off the bounce, they create those kickouts and open threes when you get into rotations and stuff like that. And then they've got, Adebayo and Whiteside who put a ton of pressure on your rim, from pick and roll standpoint. And so, one-on-one defense is going to be huge. Containing the ball is going to be huge. And then again, for us, we got to continue to have a presence on the defensive boards.
Coaching against Dwayne Wade in your career, when you look at his legacy in the NBA, what do you think of when you think of Dwayne?
I think he's one of the that I've witnessed. He's probably one of the top 3 two guards, to play. A guy who was so competitive and so dynamic that he could single-handedly take over in huge moments. You think about the championship that they won. The first one he won with Shaq and those guys. He took on a heck of a load and helped carry that team, to a championship. At a young age, probably before people thought he was ready to do that. But he's had a huge impact on the game. I think a lot of people, younger guys, have modeled their games after him. I think we see some of those things now. But he'll always be remembered in my mind as one of the greats.
Is he one of those guys that you can just describe as a champion?
Yeah, he's just a winner. You know what I mean? Just thinking about his story, coming from Marquette, how he kind of built himself into the player that he is, now, and the impact that he's had on winning. It wasn't always easy for him. You go through some injuries. People thought that it may be done, and then somehow, some way, he found the grit to come back and be great again. And I think that says a lot about his character.
I guess these guys got y'all pretty good both times last year. Would you sense with you and other players who were part of last season any sort of anxiousness when you play a team like this to sort of prove, hey, here's who we really are?
I think that's just kind of the mode we're in now, period. I think all the guys that were here last year and the guys that were here previous to that, they hold themselves to a high standard. And, this organization, has had a ton of success. And last year, we want to prove that it was just a blip in the radar. It wasn't something that people should expect. So every night, our guys play with a chip on their shoulder and an edge to themselves, to prove, that we are who we say we are.